Hi folks, I have chosen to go to one of my favourite places today to share a life-changing experience for me with you over the next 3 or 4 minutes. So my name's Sherilyn and I want to share with you just how my life has dramatically changed over the last few years. You may hear background noise, but I'm just going to carry on. So I was born in a lovely family and we went to church every Sunday, but in true rebellious fashion, I decided as a teenager I didn't want any of that, and I went the way of sex, drugs and rock and roll, and I did many things that I'm just not very proud of. Lots of things that left me empty, lonely, feeling unloved, insecure, feeling unwanted. And I then went into a relationship with my now ex-husband, and we lived what would have looked like a nice life to people. We had nice holidays, nice cars, houses, that kind of stuff, and would have looked on the outside like the perfect couple. And that potentially would have gone on until about 11 years ago. My sister died very suddenly, and that had a massive impact on me, as it would with anybody else. I did start to think about life, but not really in any major detail. And then a couple of years after that, my mum and dad both sadly passed away 8 weeks apart, and it was at that point that my life really changed. So my dad, bless him, on his deathbed, he could not wait to go and see Jesus. He could not wait to get to heaven, and he was so joyful about it and so peaceful about it, and he wasn't scared and he wasn't frightened. And I was like, I want a piece of that. I really want a piece of that. So I got in touch with my surviving sister and found a church, a local church, New Life. And 6 weeks after my dad died, I walked in there and I cried like a baby for the first 3 weeks. So I then later on that year attended an Alpha course, and a year to the day after Mum had passed away, I then gave my life to Jesus and started again. And it was that really changed everything for me. So I started to do things very differently. I remember not swearing any longer. I remember caring more about other people than myself. But it wasn't all plain sailing. A couple of years after that, my ex-husband left me, and I forgave him. I wasn't angry. I really should have been a lot angrier than I was. I didn't understand why I wasn't angry, but I wasn't, and I just felt it was the peace of the Lord on me. It was the peace of Jesus. It was Jesus working in me, and I was broken. I was down, and I did think about committing suicide then. I contemplated it many times, but what kept me going was Jesus in my heart. And I had a great family in New Life and in the mission where I volunteered for the homeless, and they kept me going throughout that period. And wow, 4 years after that, what a difference Jesus has made in my life. I climbed a mountain last year, climbed Kilimanjaro, raised £10,000 for Hope for Justice, a charity very close to my heart. I work for the charity, which is Modern Slavery Survivors, which is with modern slavery. I'm a trustee for another charity. I run my own business, and Jesus has done amazing work in me, and he can do the amazing same work in you. So I encourage you to explore that, and if you don't know how to do that, you can email me at happyfacesministries@yahoo.com. The descriptor is in the descriptor, so just email me and we can chat. All right then, thanks for your time.